Are you a boy or a girl, he asks, staring up at me all 3 feet of his pudding face grin, and I say, Dylan, you've been in this class for 3 years, and you still don't know if I'm a boy or a girl? And he says, uh-uh. And I say, well, then at this point, I really don't think it matters, do you? And he says, no, can I have a push on the swing? And this happens every day. It's a tidal wave of kindergarten curiosity rushing straight for the rocks of me, whatever I am. In the classroom, we discuss the Milky Way galaxy, the orbit of the sun around the Earth, or whatever. Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, and kids, do you know that some of the stars we see when we look up at the sky are so far away they've already burned out? What do you think of that, Timmy?
My mom says that even though you have hair that grows from your legs, and that the hairs on your head are short and pokey, and you smell bad like my dad, that you're a girl.
Thank you, Timmy. On the playground, she peers up behind her pink, Powerpuff sunglasses and asks, do you have a boyfriend? And I say no, and she says, do you have a girlfriend? And I say no, but if by some miracle 20 years from now, I ever finally do, then I'll definitely bring her by to meet you. How's that?
Okay, can I have a push on the swing?
And that's the thing. They don't care. They don't care us. On the other hand, my father is sitting across the table at Christmas dinner, gritting his teeth over his still full plate, his appetite raped away by the intrusion of my haircut. What were you thinking? You used to be such a pretty girl. Frat boys drunk and screaming, leading up windows of their daddy's SUVs. Hey, are you a faggot or a dyke? And I wonder what happened if I met up with them in the middle of the night. Then of course there's always the somehow, not quite bright enough, fluorescent light of the public restroom. Sir, do you realize this is the ladies' room? Yes, ma'am, I do. It's just I didn't feel comfortable sticking this tampon up my penis in the men's room. But the best is always the mother at the market, sticking up her nose while pushing aside her child's wide eyes, whispering, don't stare. It's rude. I want to say, listen, lady, the only rude thing I see is your paranoid parental hand pushing aside the best education on self that little girl's ever gonna get, living with her needling lips, Stairmaster hips, synthetic, kiwi, vanilla smell, and beauty. So why don't you take your pinks and blues, your boy-girl rules, and shove them in that car with your monthly issue of Cosmo, because tomorrow I start off my day with 28 minds that know a hell of a lot more than you. And if I show up in a pink, frilly dress, those kids won't love me any more or less. Hey, are you a boy or a... Oh, never mind. Can I have a push on the swing? And someday, when we grow up, it's all gonna be that simple.